Welcome to the Grey Room, where we talk about all sorts of things like celebrity news, controversy, gossip, and music. So for today's episode, I'm joined with Isaiah.
What's good, guys?
We will be talking about all the celebrities who have ruined their careers. So Jay, I'm sure you're familiar with Will Smith.
Hell yeah. Oh, bro. I don't think it's like Will Smith that ruined his career. His wife ruined his career, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's actually so sad. Every single time Jada Pinkett Smith opens her mouth, it's like it just hurts Will Smith. Like every single time, and it's so sad to have a wife like that, to love somebody like that, bro. Because it's just so detrimental to your mental health and like your own spirit. To be honest, like it's just so sad.
Okay, so since you're so familiar with him, I assume you know we'd be talking about obviously the Oscars incident from 2022.
I mean, like, yo, I heard that recently Jada said that they've been separated since 2016. So, and all like after him slapping like Chris Rock in front of like a million people, bro, is just like sad. Like you just tarnished her whole entire reputation for kind of nothing, if that's really true. But also, it can also be a lie, because she is coming out with a new book, you know, and that's really good marketing. She wrote that in her book. And that's really good marketing for her book, even if it's a lie or a true. So, I don't know, bro. It's alleged.
Okay, so for the next celebrity we'll be talking about, who's well associated with Will Smith, his son Jaden Smith.
Mm-hmm. How do you think he like ruined his career?
Okay, I wouldn't necessarily he ruined his career, but it definitely took a plummet, especially after him and his father starred in the movie. I'm not sure if you heard of it, After Earth.
Okay.
Now,
you're gonna After Earth. Damn, I haven't saw that movie actually.
Now the thing with this movie is that it like tremendously flopped, which and that was a bad thing, because Will Smith wanted to make an entire
series with them?
Series with this film, like he wanted his own MCU or DCEU per se, but since the first film flopped, like they just scrapped it.
Yeah.
Now a little bit after this would happen, Will and Jaden's relationship would become more strained, especially with him, Jaden, and his mom. In fact, it got to the point where he would want to be emancipated from his parents, which is basically where you could pretty much just get divorced from your parents.
Okay. Well, emancipation is like a painful process, bro. So like you already know like something had to happen like behind the scenes. Not even like only like the commercial success of the family, but like in like what's happening behind the closed doors, bro. Like why does he feel like that? I feel like the pressure, man. Like I feel like Jaden Smith drops music. He's an artist. Bro. He doesn't like really act. His early days with acting was just like because of his father.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that would get like views because of his father, and I feel like he was just forced in a path where he just like felt like he had to take. Because he's doing everything that his father was doing and did do. You feel me? But the acting, the music, the fashion. I mean, I don't think his dad did fashion, but Jaden Smith's fashion is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't feel like his career flopped. I just like feel like he just doesn't have the right fan base. You feel me? Like not a lot of people is gonna understand, because like his art is just different from other people.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so for the next person on this list, do you know who Jesse Smollett is?
No.
Okay, so he was an actor on this TV show called I'm assuming. Wait, have you ever heard of Empire?
Yeah. I used to watch that shit a lot.
Well, Jesse Smollett was on the show. However, he ruined his career when he would lie about being attacked by two people over a hate crime, even though like in actuality he would pay two people he met on the set of Empire to attack him, and then he would lie saying he was attacked because he was black and a part of the LGBTQ. Yeah.
Wait, alright, so wait, which character is this though?
I don't even
You
know.
don't know?
Like, I really did not watch the show like that.
Like, what the hell? That's actually sad and crazy. Like, you have to be mental to do that.
Like, he did it, obviously, the main reason he did it was to
Because like, of the public, like, the PR, you know, like, you would get famous off of
yeah,
it.
as we were saying, he did
But,
it
like,
for,
that's exploiting the system. And, like, that's just, like, oh, that's so, like, that gets me so mad. Ooh, yo, you know that, like, you would just get PR off of that. Just off of, like, racism, bro. So if you just, like, do controlling racism and just, like, raise your status like that in your career, that's just, like, so sad.
Okay, so like obviously he was doing it to garner sympathy, as we just discussed, and like the main reason why he did it is because, and this is what most people are saying, he did it so quote Empire could see his worth and raise his salary.
What? Holy. Yo, that's actually mental, bro. Like, the shit that money would make people do is crazy. But have you heard of this fighter named John Jones?
I think I've heard of his name.
John Jones. Well, he was like, he would have been like the most like successful undefeated person in the UFC if he didn't have like this one like no contest loss, because like he like did something that was illegal like in the fight. So, and he was winning the fight the whole entire fight. You feel me? So he would have been undefeated, the first undefeated person ever in the UFC with like over 20 wins. But like, and I want to be like this guy, bro, cuz like I want to do UFC, like, cuz like I watch his fights and I want to like mimic his like fight style, bro. I want to be like every aspect I want to be like him. But I do want to have a 20-0 record in UFC. That is dope. You feel me? He also went 120 miles an hour while being drunk and like put everybody's lives in danger, bro. Like he, like I think I'm over exaggerating. I don't think it was 120, but he was drunk driving. So I that's the reason why I would never ever watch a pay-per-view fight from John Jones, even though he's so good. Like he's just so good. I just can't support that, bro.
Okay, do you know who Paul Dean is? Like Paula Dean is?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, she was this woman who had a cook show on the Food Network. Think of her as Brent. I was gonna say Brent Lee, as Sarah Lee, like someone like that. However, she was canceled, or I really don't like using that term, but there's nothing else I can think of in my head, from being extremely racially prejudiced towards African Americans on her set.
Mm-hmm. Like what'd she do?
Like she would like constantly say slurs on her set, like to black people specifically. Like I can't go into like full descriptive because I don't because of you know how YouTube is, but she would make constant racial remarks towards African Americans, and the main thing that got her kicked off her show, she would watch adult oriented content.
What the hell?
In the workplace.
No way.
Making everyone uncomfortable.
She's a sick just because of that. Just because of that factor there.
Okay, so for the last one I'm gonna talk about is do you know who Tila Tequila is?
Tila Tequila? No.
She's an American actress who was on the TV show Celebrity Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
However, she was kicked off when there were posts of her praising Hitler and advocating for an Asian Hitler. Yes, Hitler if he was Asian.
But that's actually insane because, like, was she like successful?
Before this happened, for the most part, yes.
Bro, I just can't. Like, if I had that much money, I wouldn't even like. Bro, oh my god! Like, people don't understand how blessed they are, like, until they don't have it. You feel me? You just had the whole entire world, and then like you shot yourself and you died. Like come on. Like me personally, I would never be like stupid enough to like just put all my money and fame on the line.
I mean, I feel like the worst part to me is that they did this because of how much fame they had. Well, there's
like
exclusion
the
for some
ego.
of them because obviously the Will Smith and the Jaden Smith thing, those don't count.
Yeah.
But for most of them, they did it because they had this much fame, and they either thought it would never come to catch up to them, or nobody would care.
Yeah. No, because the ego and like the power, like it's just like it just gets to you. It rots your brain. It rots. Hollywood rots people's brains. Like it's just sad. Really, really sad.
That's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you for joining me today.
Hey, no problem, bro. I would always join you, man.
I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching today's episode of The Grey Room. We will see you next episode.